Hi, my name is Mike Dam, as you know, and this is the time I got beat up in front of my mom.
That's tragic.
Yep. All right, so let's preface this. I think I used that word correctly. Hopefully. All right, so this is my junior year of high school, right? And I was hoping to make the varsity basketball team. And here's why I say hoping. Because my sophomore year, I made JV after getting cut ninth grade year. But then my mother made me quit because of some things she thought I was doing. And I wasn't doing it, but I was thinking about it. But she caught me. And
Thinking about it?
she caught me like in the midst of it.
You got me now. You got me now.
You know what I'm saying? Like about to. And I didn't do it though. But she caught me.
You got me now. Oh, you figured me out.
But anyway, because of that, she made me quit JV in the middle of the season, right? So the coaches for like basketball, JV varsity, they you know, they obviously taught, they know each other. They was like, yeah, that's not a good look, Mike. And people were telling me that, like, yeah, that don't look good. And then on top of that, football season, junior year, I also quit because they tried to give me a JV jersey on the first when they were giving out jerseys. In 11th grade, they tried to give me a JV jersey. And granted, this is my first year playing tackle football, so I wasn't that good.
You gotta earn your stripes.
Earned my stripes, but senior year I started, so come on now.
Do that to me. They ain't give me no
Hey,
JV.
senior year I started though. Right, Cam?
You started.
And I scored what?
You scored 8 touchdowns?
No, game-winning touchdown. Let's go, man. Anyway, let's go back to the story, right? So I have all this weight on me of coaches thinking Mike's a quitter. He gonna quit. So junior year now, I was like, if I'm gonna make varsity, which I wanted to, and I'm back in good graces with my mom, I earned her trust again. I was like, I'm not playing basketball. So I was like, if I'm gonna make varsity, I gotta bust ass. I gotta be that dude. I gotta be him. I gotta get my bag.
You gotta bust what?
Bust ass. You heard what I said? I said if I'm gonna make varsity, I gotta bust all the asses out there.
Alright.
All the dudes' asses out there.
Ooh.
So,
Alright.
hey man, this is what I'm doing, right?
I guess the ones who make it to the NBA is some ass busting.
You gotta bust ass. That's the only way to say it. I was busting ass out there. So anyway, right? So junior year, right? And beginning of it's about to be basketball season coming up. And people who are in basketball, we have we know about this secret thing they do called open gyms. And the head coach, our varsity coach, Coach Samuels, shout out Coach Samuels, man, legend in Florida. He used to always throw these secret gyms, these secret open gyms. And the only way you would know about it was through word of mouth. There was no announcement. He wasn't going around telling people. You had to know someone on the team, and he would also tell the people on the team, just, you know, tell a few people. Tell who you think we might need this year. And these were the tryouts. When it came for tryouts, those weren't tryouts. Those were just like, all right, I'm just letting everybody get a fair shot. And if someone comes and amazes me, then cool. But he already knew who he was picking because of these open gyms. And this is what I didn't know my freshman year. And that's why I didn't make the team, right? So I was like, I got to get into these open gyms and show them I could bust ass. So I hear rumors one morning, hey, after school today, they having an open gym. First, Coach Sam was having first open gym. And I'm like, word? He's like, yeah, come through. So, you know, I heard about it, you know what I'm saying? And then other dudes who on the team want to tell me, and I look at them like, you going tonight? Oh, you heard? Shut up, nigga, you gonna tell me. I'll beat your ass. I'm gonna bust your ass because you was gonna tell me. But it's all good. So I heard about open gym. So all day during school now, it ain't about school. It's about this open gym coming up. So all day during school, I'm just like, people trying to talk to me. I'm like, hey man, open gym tonight. I can't can't really do what y'all doing today. I'm focused. I'm on a different level than y'all right now. I'm on prime time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm focused. I'm in the game already. I'm playing open gym in second period. I'm in the game because you got to get focused before. You got to like visualize what you about to do, right? So school, we go through school. School's over. I think it was like 2-3 hours after school. So I think I went to my boy's house. They playing video games. I'm just in there, just on the couch, focused.
Funniest man in the world, telling jokes, and take a look at Kobe Bryant. I don't even hear you. I'm on a mission.
That mic you straight? Oh, I'm good. I'm Mamba mode. I'm like Kobe. That's what I was about to go do too. All of that. So I knew it. So we get to open gym, right? And we like, yeah, it's, you know, secret thing, right? And we open the door. It's crowded. The whole school is there.
Of course, you think high school kids keep their mouth closed?
The whole I missed some open gyms, so I'm like, damn, this must be some secret thing. I get there, everybody's there, so I'm thinking this was some secret thing. But I get there, I guess everybody was hearing about it, but me. So I get to the gym, everybody's there. Kids there who don't even go to the school are there. So you know what? I was like, good. Even more people to bust their ass. So it was so many people that the coach had to split up the games. We couldn't play a full court. We had to play on the side rims. You know them side rims in the gym. We had to play on those. So it was like 2-3 games going on at once. So I'm playing my game, and in my game, it was some cool people, but it was a lot of scrubs in there too. So I'm like, better. So I'm just going in there. I'm doing everything. I done trained. I'm fading away. I'm laying up. I'm blocking shots. I'm talking shit because I want to be loud and I want coach to hear me and see me. Hey, I'm over here busting ass. So I'm screaming at people. I'm blocking shots. I'm doing all this stuff.
I dunked this thing maybe 7-8 times, and then I'm like, "Rah! Motherfucker, fuck you mean? Why you in here?"
So after like the second game now, there's one dude who his team kept losing, or they lost the first game, and he was watching me play second game. And there's this one dude on the other team who lost already, and he was watching on the sideline. He was like, when I get in the next game, I'm guarding you.
That's all I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
Come on, nigga, come on. So he come in the game all aggressive, and he try to, you know how people come in and try to act like they really know what they're doing. He didn't know what he was doing. He was a scrub.
He wasn't an ass buster.
He wasn't an ass buster, and he was trying to prove something.
You know, I'm supposed to kill this guy. You know, I'm supposed to dominate this guy. And from that point on, I did.
And I was busting his ass more. And then it was to the point where the whole gym, like those games were over, everybody started watching our games, and people were like, oh, and you know, and I was talking shit, and he was just like, all right, what up? Keep talking shit. And he was talking shit to me, saying all this stuff about my ears and all this stuff, right?
So for him to say that is offensive to the way that I approach the game.
So we won the game. I bust his ass. So I could even see coach in the corner just like,
Nice workout, young fella, nice workout.
see you, Mike. And that was my coach. He was a real slick, like, black dude from the 60s. You know what I'm saying? He had, like, slick hair, waves, green eyes. Real smooth black guy. Bow-legged. And
like parentheses.
all the girls love Coach Samuels. And I saw him in the corner just looking at me, and he gave me one of these. He said, I see you, Mike. And one of these from Coach Samuels, that means you in the money. You get
verified check.
It's like a verified. If you get, that's exactly what it is. He was getting verified checks before verified checks. You got one of these from Coach Samuels?
That's validation right there.
You doing it. So after the games were over and the open gym was done, I got one of these from Coach Samuels. I'm walking off feeling high. I'm on my high horse. I've been on a few high horses. This was one of them. I'm on my high horse. So I'm walking out the gym and everybody's like around, you know.
Come ass buster.
Yeah, talking. So then Buddy say something to me, and he say something like, you know, you ain't even that good when I'm walking out. He say something like that.
And you knew that this wasn't gonna go down well.
And I'm like, bruh, ain't you in the like 16th grade? Because he didn't even go to the school. And he was old. And everybody in the gym, oh! And I just walked out, high and proud. Walking out like, yeah, I really killed it today. Not only did I bust ass, but I was roasting niggas too. Man, come on, man. I walked out the gym like nobody could touch me, man.
Little did you know.
Here's where the story takes a turn. So I had a little cell phone. My mom texted me. She outside, so I already knew that. So I'm walking out of the gym. My mom's outside waiting for me. She in the car talking on the phone. I could hear her from the gym. My mom, you know, I'm a Caribbean woman. Yo, there you go. So I'm just shaking my head, walk to the car. I just bust ass, talk shit, walk to the car.
There's a trail of ass behind you.
I see my mom in the car. I'm looking at, hey mom. She opened the door. I go to open my door. I turn, I look up. It's a whole gym walking towards me, led by the dude I just bust his ass.
So good, look, ain't even nobody else here. God, man.
He walking towards me upset, yelling, ready to bust my ass. So I'm like, no way is he about to do this in front of my mom. I was like, as kids, we gotta have some type of creed, man. You can't do this in front of parents, man. Like, all right, mom's here, we're on base now. It's a safe base.
You know why it's bad? Because it's gonna be more embarrassing how your mom react to it than to actually getting beat up. Like, get beat up, you can handle it.
Right.
The way your mom gonna
Right.
react, like, oh my God, get off! All that stuff you can't recover from.
So exactly what's about to come, exactly what you just said. So a mob of people are walking towards my mom's little Paseo. If y'all don't know a 92 Paseo can, put a little picture of that.
But none of them got ass because you busted all their asses.
None of them got ass, but they all walking towards the car, led by this dude, right? This one dude. And I'm looking at him like, there's no way he's about to come up to me. And I was gonna get in the car, but I didn't want them to attack the car while we were driving by or driving out. And my mom not know what's going on in the car little, so they could easily pushed it over. So I was like,
like a World Cup ride.
he could have easily pushed it over by himself. He didn't even need the mom. So I was like, I don't even want to involve my mom in this. I was like, this is me. So I stood outside the car for a little longer, and I heard my mom say, Mikey, where it take so long for? And then by that time, the mob just walked around towards my side, the passenger side, and it was led by him, and they were just all standing around looking at him, basically surrounding my mom's car where she couldn't even back out. And he walks right in the little lane where I'm surrounded by a car and my mom's car, and he walks in the lane between there, and he looks at me and he said, hey bro, and he's shorter too. He looks at me and he looks up at me, he's like, hey bro, respect my mind.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
And as soon as he puts his hand in my head, I just go like this. He pushed me, I fall in the car. He starts swinging on me. Hands is going everywhere. My mom, Jesus Christ, Lord God, break it all! Jesus, somebody!
No way.
It's just fists flying. Every fist is hitting the roof of the car. It's a small car, so we in there hitting the roof. Boom, 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 boom. My mom, Jesus Christ, Lord God. People outside. Oh.
What's up?
What's that?
What's that?
Oh, I mean the big boy song, the Shutterbug. I hear the bigger D.
That's what the roof sounds like.
Yeah, that's what we was doing. That's where Big Boy got that song from.
It was a Shutterbug.
We was doing that Shutterbug. We was in there. I wish I could remember the lyrics.
You know I'm cutting to that.
I keep it player while some choose to play it safe.
Oh my gosh. So it's just fists flying.
My mistake, it was his fist.
Mom screaming, people oohing on. Next thing you know, eventually some of the guys that were on my team come and fight their way through the crowd and try to get him off. But the car was so small and it was so compacted that it just took so long. It was just like, really, what could you grab? It was just like a lot of stuff flying, and I'm underneath all this stuff, man. So I'm getting my ass whooped, I ain't gonna lie. Cause I can't do nothing. I got nothing to do. So finally, they get him off me, and then I hear my coach come out, hey, what's going on out here? And then everybody kind of scattered. Nobody want to be around no more. Everybody go to their car. Oh, now y'all want to scatter. And then he come, what's going on out here? And then they tell him, hey, you know, so and so's whooping on Mike. And he was like, oh no! He was like, you'll never come back to this gym, son. Talking to the other dude, and he's telling him, you banned from this gym. He said, matter of fact, you don't even go to this school no more. So the dude wasn't. The thing was, I haven't seen this dude on campus in probably months, right? So I didn't know, but I just knew he was older from just being there. I knew he had failed a couple times, but this dude wasn't even. He was expelled a long time ago. So coach saw that, he kicked him out. He talked to my mom, told my mom that he was sorry for this dude, and that dude would never come back, and I ain't got nothing to worry about. And then the next morning now, I wake up, and my mom's cussing on the way home. She's asking me what's going on, and I'm telling her, I'm busting his ass. Busting his ass. She's like, Mike, you have to be careful. I was like, Mom, you don't want me to go play at the local park because you scared I'm gonna get in the fights and someone's gonna shoot me. I was like, I gotta bust ass somewhere. If I can't bust ass at school, where can I bust ass at? That's the one safe place a man should be able to bust some ass at school.
You gotta get your ass busted out somewhere.
So I was like, Mom, what can I do? And she understood that, but then she was just more concerned about that dude and what he was gonna do. So the next morning, you getting into a fight and you think you about to get into another fight. You dress different for school. So the next morning I put on these raggedy shorts, this t-shirt, no jewelry, no earrings. And then I came to school ready because I was like, I wasn't sure if he was just gonna come up there again because he was talking a lot of stuff when he was leaving. So I wasn't sure if he was gonna come up there again. And so all day I'm just on edge. And then I see Coach Samuels in the hallway, and he come up to me and he was like, hey Mike, I'm sorry about that again, you know what I'm saying? He was like, but I see you out there, son. Your game elevated. He was like, you might have a spot. And he walked off, and I was just like, it's all worth it. It's all worth it.
All right. I got one statement and 3 questions.
And I made varsity too, so if you're wondering, I didn't get cut. It would have been funny if I said I didn't make it.
Okay.
I made varsity junior year, started senior year, and yeah, that's what it was.
I think your main mistake in that fight.
Yep. Tell me what I did wrong.
When someone coming at you with that much energy,
you just got to go at him.
This swing, because you would have caught him off guard. You may have won the fight right there because you knew he was gonna come up and say something. He got all these people he want to show off.
Saying something.
You should just punt.
But I still was giving him the benefit of the doubt, Cam. I did not think.
Not like that though.
I was 17, Cam. 16. I was 16. I was 15. I might have been 15.
I get it, but still, he coming with too much
I didn't have
energy.
life experience, Cam. That was my first time dealing with something like that. So now I know because of situations like that, but I learned it at 15 and not 30. You know what I'm saying? Somebody coming at me like that. I saw Corey Holcomb in an interview. He was like, at least, if someone coming at me like that, even if they not gonna hit me, you at least gonna get one of these. You at least got to get one of these. Even if you're like, oh man, I'm just coming to say hi. Oh, well, hey. You got to get one of those. So I didn't know. But in hindsight, yeah, I would have started swinging. I would have started beating them up before I left the gym. I would have brought that to my mom.
Okay. So my first question is, what did your mom catch you doing for her to get mad at you?
All right, whatever. I'm grown, man. So my mom thought I was having sex.
Okay.
And I mean, I had sex. But she thought I was having sex at the time. And I wasn't, but I was planning on it.
Okay.
So she caught me in the act of going to go do it, you know? And she was like, no more basketball. Because I was basically using that time to get it off. You know what I'm saying? I would go to basketball, but I would go an hour or two earlier.
You was trying to bust a different type of ass.
I was trying to bust ass.
Okay.
I was trying to bust ass.
Okay.
And do two at the same time.
Two separate things.
Yeah, but, you know.
All right. Thank you for, clarifying that for us, breaking it down.
No problem.
Now, you said
Transparent.
the issues with the coaches, they thought you was a quitter.
Yeah.
But when you went to quit, you didn't tell them it's your mom making you quit because of this? Is you trying to bust ass?
How that sound, Cam?
Like someone who's not a quitter and is being quit.
Either way, it don't sound good for coaches. So you're not a quitter. So you choose ass over basketball.
Sometimes.
And that's what I don't want to portray.
So what did you tell him? Because that didn't work either.
I told him my mom wasn't happy with me. and I got in trouble and it was like, for what? And I was like, man, it's not even worth explaining. Like, it's just like she be tripping, and she do be tripping sometimes, but
All right.
it just wasn't worth explaining. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to tell him, hey, you know, she caught me on my way to get some ass,
Okay.
to bust some ass.
Now, this is a question for the young boys that's planning to go try out for a basketball team.
Yeah.
Now that they heard this story. What do you wear to bust ass?
Which one?
I mean, when you going to try out for basketball, like what should he wear to bust ass?
I was like, one. If you talking about one, you ain't gotta wear nothing. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's bust ass, bust ass. I'm talking about the first one.
Shoot, whatever you're comfortable with, whatever makes you feel good. Like Primetime said, you look good, you play good.
Okay.
Yeah, so whatever your gym attire basketball attire has changed since my day. You know what I'm saying? The bigger the shorts, the better the player. Now it's a totally different situation.
Okay. My last question, based on the whole bust ass theory, you said at the end, Coach Samuel saw you and said, "Man, have a shot, son." He walked off.
The next day.
Okay, yeah, the next day when he walked off, did he have an ass, or was people busting his ass back in the day?
Nah, Coach Samuels had a lot of ass.
All right, so he was an ass buster then.
Coach Samuels was a sexy man, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
For a man, like
Hold on,
I'm comfortable. If my mom's watching this, she probably might kid, but then she'd probably be like, she's gonna think about it and be like, actually, Coach Samuels was pretty handsome, you know. He was a really good-looking guy, and all the girls used to say it. You know, and as a kid, you'd be like, man, everybody want that old ass man. But all the girls used to be like, he is so handsome. And then as an older man now, I look back at him, and I'm like, damn, that nigga was handsome.
So let me last
Yeah,
question.
ass too.
When the shuttle, that whole thing, he beating you up in the car.
Yeah.
What was your mom doing in the car besides screaming? She wasn't trying to hit him or push him off you.
I was catching fists to the face, Cam. I don't know. I was catching a whole bunch of fists. I was trying to throw fists. I don't know what I heard my mom. I don't know what she might have got out the car and tried to come around at one point. I don't know. She was just stayed in there. I don't know what she did.
That's just the worst, man.
I was embarrassed. I felt like I beat up in front of my wife.
I used to hate seeing a fight in front of my mom. She'd be trying to hug. Y'all stop, like, hey, drive off, stop, man. You embarrassing me. You just hunking, that ain't gonna do nothing. Get out of here.
Imagine getting beat in front of your wife then.
So what's the worst, in front of your mom, your wife, or your kids?
Your wife and your kids.
Which one? Your wife or kids? Which one worse?
Oh gosh. Your kids. What'd you say, bro? Yeah, kids.
But you can't come back from a wife.
Yeah, you can.
You can never just. You can't put your foot
He
down.
said I
no
can
more.
find another wife. You can't find other kids.
A lot of people find other kids.
Yeah, but they gonna be your kids forever.
All right.
That's funny.